Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Listen, people, for those of you out there who haven't quite given up on Deontay Wilder, we need the Windmill Wilder back. Where are you, Windmill Wilder? Now look, man, there's no need for me to make a long video talking about Deontay Wilder. But you see those windmill punches that he was letting go right here, where the referee, watch the referee's timing was better than Wilder's. It's like double dutching. He knew just when to insert himself. But let me tell you something. If Windmill Wilder can find a way to reemerge, I think Wilder will be okay. But nonetheless, for those of you who are out there saying, like somebody was saying, Wilder never lets his hands go. It's like, what are y'all talking about, man? Wilder's always let his hands go. And when he let his hands go a lot of times, he was often looking quite reckless. So I just want to make sure I remind the people that Wilder will let his hands go. So much so to where he threw himself off balance, almost hit the referee, damn near kill his opponent. But this Wilder is no more. But hopefully he can find a way to summon the inner windmill so he can get back to business, man. I'll tell you what, there's still a lot of big fights on the table for Deontay Wilder, a lot of big fights on the table for him. And I just think he needs to sit back, regroup, build off of this momentum, and I think he'll be okay. I still think he and AJ, like I said in a previous video, I would still like to see it, but the reality of it is, does he really deserve that, 30, 40, $50 million payday? I definitely know that kind of money, that 40, 50, 60, 100 million, that shit ain't on the table no more. But for him to fight AJ, man, he could see like a 20 million, but realistically, with the way he performed, some people feel it was so atrocious that even to put Wilder in with Andy Ruiz, it isn't like he doesn't even deserve that fight. They were talking about him fighting Gerald Big Baby Miller next. And, basically, whoever wins that fight, then they can continue with their career. But to me, if Deontay fought Gerald Miller, I think that's a very low-risk fight for Deontay. Gerald Miller has more of an uphill battle than Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder just needs to, lay off of the goddamn devil's tea and get somebody who's going to get him to realize, like, my man, that right hand took you as far as it can take you. You got to get back to some of the basics. But for Deontay Wilder to fight a guy like Gerald Miller, I just think that's a no-brainer, especially if they make it in Saudi. I think they can still make some good money. But the bottom line is Gerald Miller right now, I don't think he takes that fight with Wilder because Gerald Miller is, no kidding, a sitting duck. And the man weighed 333 pounds, 3 cube, you know what I'm saying? He's really got to drop, like, he's naturally a big boy. He has big legs. So I'm thinking like at least 30 pounds. He's got to get at least down to 300 if he wants to, have any type of career in heavyweight boxing. But that being said, Windmill Wilder, hey, we'll see what's up. But I tell you what, I think his pride and ego won't let him go in there and fight like a Jared Anderson, go in there and fight a Jalalov. Because I'm telling you right now, the way Wilder's looking, Jalalov, 6'7", gold medalist, problem. Torres, problem. Jared Anderson, I don't know, but I would have to say problem. But still, if the fighter isn't like 6'4" plus, Wilder may get him. But if a fighter, if he's under 6'4", but he has, a substantial reach, he has a good chance. But I just think Wilder has some opportunities out there. But nonetheless, he's going to have to get back to being old. Windmill Wilder, who left it all in the ring, he just didn't care how he looked. He was just all about getting the win, which he was able to find, quite often. Matter of fact, 43 times. Y'all keep cool. Windmill Wilder, where are you? Stop taking it to the stupid, trying to be a boxer. Get back to being a windmiller. That's what you are. In the breeze.